I won't say tomorrow. My yard is sunny. Every sound one man would be a brody in our soul. As I sing in our soul, it's your war. One man would be a brody in our soul. As I sing in our soul, it's your war. Oh, what's him to me? I'll share you, oh, do you? Every sound one man would be a brody in our soul. As I sing in our soul, it's one man would be a brody. I'm putting in our soul. As I sing in our soul, it's all but tempting to be. Abuziano nsiana nya bobe bia wo bia ya mo adwo mo akwa bebra so mayimo ene ama wodo bi so nsam wa yakekese ne Sompa television so nwumre ye ba na ye de ba besomo abuziafo sa otie nka wo bono ene afomantam ne mu a aha e Sompa 98.9 FM Sompa 98.9 FM and asa wo bono isane ne mpotam a aha e Sompa 90.7 FM sa wa santimantam ne nkwado so a aha e Sompa 93.1 FM and some no a dozen up person ye and the MPP amanyo company for akoye nhie moda ya e braso se vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamia we in running mate na ekosi senie ye be kona meeting ne ekokosi ye de munchemu abramo
enkwanta so amane amehu ye de abesua de hia so nam so ma mo mro hye bedwane ne wakasa ewo mrahye bedwam
na NDC echitafo ne NDC amanyoko no so wono makasa e de afama mpane na nado danko akufodo mra bia wode akwakoto mrase gye fiem se mrase gyafo no nyentum se be na talia ne endomini mosquito ko no a yakwase se fira broche begu omayim no ye betime atwa so na NDC amanyoko no kyese sade no ehunu ye hwe ne ye
empanyimfo ya wono so CPP amanyoko ne wasigina ye bi e de afa kandifo ho ne yebeda ni nyinachi ede amamu
na Dr. George Akufu Dampare IGP dia tudwa se Ghana yeda ye na 2024 elections no bibiansi obi antimi nye obi bibia wabra obi a enye obi bibia wo mayimu
abai no eniema bia wo kire se wode tabuna to so ye kwakra de fra ma no ne aba na busia endi sama yoko no afa so de nsem bi etu ekoko ahodo anim
abusiafo we ni afofro pinu ani akekese ne ne se kase aba bia wo bia na nwumre ye bana ye de ababe Somo yemfaseda emma enyuma ekoi 21st clinic se ba na sciatica udompino intini no anamu a fa otona se e fa osirem se twetwewa odo ani kire 21st clinic yatena ya hodo no a ye besa ye tutu ase ye de ama and na mizo ne 5G drink no e da so a wodwa so a ye nunum na chese ati anim se ye mango se ye abrobeso so ye abroba ye mfa bibia mfremu and na 3A Herbal Center e de 3 cool capsules abedwa so akoko no it said the crasi betu ase be hye e de free ni pedue ne mo and na express group for esoso e de yetu kwan akọ oma bia ye pese ye koso so enu ti fon krata sem nyina beda wunum omo ena ebo echi dom ebo ya donti ama ye vemu a ba baabi a wo bia na nwumre ye bana ye de ababe somwo abusafo adwenche ne wonsusuye obetimi de ababe kan wo abra o kan we social media platforms awodo ne nyina so oko Facebook wa aha Sompa 93.1 FM Sompa 93.1 FM na YouTube Sompa TV Ghana mede edina na Yaw Osei Aboagye nwumre mene
ohine ire mame akuya yeboa esiama
abusafo yenye Brendan Fein sam no yenkwai na yenkotutu na sere na abasamfo mo yedemo hyase ede afri MPP amanyuku no ana send this amanyuku no matena ye na no adana mampani na nadu dan kwaku fodo enam ne soafo a ohwemfiri nyoma ne dwede ho nsensem so ede koto mra swejafo no nim se omunyentum na enema bi te se talia ne yesi afri ne indomie mosquito coil nom ene mo ne anwane jesenkuko force ya ye kotwedi free China nom ene de ade begu oman mu no yentimi entwa so na Ghana ye de no ayeye no a ye ma na entre ye siase na ye ntoa so nso mu a na ebeye na samra no a ekoto mra swejafo anim amra swejafo no hyase edoso ye duru baabi no ekoye manso na MPP ginafa na NDC ginafa no and NDC amanyuku na ye nsemtwefo nhye kire se samra we samra swejafo no kokwagitu mu a ensunsanso ebenya ewo mayi so na nya asemketo efise IMF apamo a mampani na nadu dan kwakufu ado aban no ene kwasi bro ne kwasi wententen ekosensan ye no sambra no kura wanhwe ya ebema IMF fo na seso mo ne makọ etisi anhwe ni antutu no mienu ahwe no mienu a edo hawo ebeba emraso adwani owo mraso agafie ma desia ewo adwumako enye nesiem abaton pesua so Dr. Kessel atoba forcena onu akro no a pene kwanchefo da edom kuma na no eno gino mana mo de sansemi tudwa.
An import license is equally clothed with the power to unilaterally determine a review application against his own decisions. This arrangement is clearly against natural justice. It is instructive to note that currently Ghana does not have any significant local capacity to produce some of these strategic products listed under the first shadow of the proposed legislative instrument, such as sugar, among others. Neither has the government outlined any specific interventions or incentives to promote the local production of such products. This completely belies the government's claim that the proposed regulations are intended to promote local production of the affected product and conserve foreign exchange, as has been argued by the government. More importantly, the proposed regulations gravely offend some international trade treaties and protocols that Ghana has signed up to. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also say that this very ally breaches the IMF agreement that Ghana has recently agreed with the International Monetary Fund. That says clearly that Ghana, within the course of the program, cannot sign on to any import restriction policy.
Abzafo wa ye emrasebe dwani owo emrasebe gefie ma dese wo adwumako enye nesie ma baton pesua so wono na akọ emrasebe gefie msoso a NDC emrasebe jafo no nyina woda wo ma no modwumadi a omato the instant movement for truth and this answer me to dwa
ebusia wadwumadi yasia ena ye rua keso ato force wono eyedom kuma no ba no dani wagya kasamo no wakasa ede atodwa se broso se obi abetimi asore nya ne naso na aban no ensama hudu obi a watch us enieba makoba ko be se duonu mienu ya ya kradi frama no ne de board man mu yankasa yenye ye de na ye mfata bono ento so no watch us broso sa amanfo be sore agina prim na wonu makasa de atia sa ne ma wanya sa echire no oye na bia de beso my Ghana de hye so no enya asebke 20 watonsa e de afre adwadefo ko ahodo ene wonu mo kan bia wo makoko nyina se wonum ensoro mu nyina ye baako no okasa wogidi ye se aban no behwe na watie da so pem se be ya ye so dachi bia ne akire no ye ho nkofa ye ma aduane ho nsem enkwa enfamaye.
As you may be aware, the insensitive Akufo-Addo government is also seeking to introduce a new raft of draconian tax measures on the already impoverished Ghanaians on the back of the 2024 budget. These tax measures, which are currently before Parliament, include the following: an imposition of VAT on non-life insurance such as motor or car insurance, marine insurance, fire insurance, building insurance, goods in transit. Let me take this again. You may be aware that before Parliament, there's a number of tax measures already that the minister responsible for finance, representing His Excellency the President and the Vice President Alhaji Bawumia, has submitted to Parliament for approval. And some of these taxes include the following. They are imposing a VAT on all non-life insurance, such as motor cars. So if you are going to buy car insurance, you pay VAT. If you are buying marine insurance, you pay VAT. If you are buying fire insurance, you pay VAT. You pay VAT on your building insurance. You pay VAT on goods in transit and many more non-life.
Ahuchre eni ahudwan ya niema mako be se duonu mionu ya yeru aketi ha mosofo ya wono hwe adwadie eni emfidinwuma so fa ban ne saso de beto mra hye bedwam se wonyintum se be ye betimi de kabona to so na busua eno ho enene NDC amanyoko nsantrefo nhyiamu ya woye ya ekire se amanfo nyina nsole na won kasentia sebe ya dache no enkonkofa asem kese emre omanfo
abzafo yemfam free sa nkomo no ho ne yemfam konsem fufuru momo no tua se bebi o man ya ba beduro die eda se bo se de a ye be kwa akoto aba 2024 elections no if ya giatum se the democracy be ya dwumantie na bia no ye be kwa akoto santene wandogodogo lai adwa mempena akoso ye megele ne ya hwie kokro muti ho hwiata akwa akoto aba akwa koyima mpani a obehye oman no so adada ne ma ama oman na fo ne ntuma papa bi de afra na afemra so egafo so a ometena mra so egafie ma ye nunu ama oman Ghana ama Ghana kwa menkroma Ghana me no mienu Ghana afa ne ya pese ene na dege don papa bi afra na busuafo se lazy a ye lazy ebutu amiem akwa akoto aba 2024 elections no ena enhyemu bi akoso bambom penimfo aposifo asogafo prisons for fire service for nyina ka ho amoma kwa kosia efa prime 2024 elections no abana ye kwa akoto no bambo ho asem se de besi akode afa eno na Dr. George Akufu Dampare Inspector General of Police said yatugya se kwan bia so abane de efiri se ye to ye kenkan ene se ye bebobo ama manfo atwe soroku ne ade no obie ni hono mo a ne mawre ebetimpo ne mpese ne ho akwa akoka wo so wo ka kire obia so mayimu ayete no obi nye nipa nchen obi ene obia so entimi nye obia bibia wabra obia enye obia bibia ewo mamu so wadwene se obedi mra so no wadi nhyehyeye a empedifo ebetu dwaso a ene obia enka hwinamum okoye ho kwasi besena tana okoye ho gangaria ne wo bema che obia de a womo emrafo no ene bambo adwumayfo no ene obedi Dr. George Akufu Dampare election security task force inhyemu ekoso ensemo de tudwa ewase ni
work together as a team at individual level and institutional level. It is only Ghana that will be the benefit on the country. But as for my sister, we also want to appreciate you, especially for many years, and it's a secret I will not share. They've been by almost 20 years. The big sister will always be a big sister. And including my brother-in-law, Mr. Charles Mensa, we want to also thank you for your service to this country, and also to assure you that we will continue to work with you, especially considering all the elections that my colleagues and I, together with the other security agencies, we have worked on since my assumption of office to continue the good work that my predecessors left behind. We want to give you the assurance that with my big brother here, being the most senior in line of what is speaking is, we want to give you the assurance. He will speak anyway, but we want to give you the assurance that we will keep ensuring that every election that is conducted, there is peace, security, law, and order, so that Ghana, our beloved country, at times they say Ghana, our mother, but if you are matrilineal inclined, it is all right, Ghana, our mother. But if you are patrilineal inclined, then Ghana, our father.
I'm so for to where IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare and na yetene ke we mra na election security task force wono ehia aposifo wom asogafo wom prison service wom so na Ghana National Fire Service for womo ewumu and immigration service just a bambo for nyina and the kushia ya na omudidi nkomo asesu adwena kwa awerewa akeka ne mesi ne awe kwane a 2024 elections no omo de ho bambo ho nsensem be fa so na eno ache na ma me je mensa abato commission Mpe Nipa wono so ede nsem sei etu dwadam pedimfo ase sha omo bo se de wo so omo so abato commission wo mo eye bia no on be ya masumdue de him awo mayimu.
The Inspector General of Police for his leadership in activating and operationalizing the national and regional election security task forces ahead of the 2023 district assembly elections and the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. This could not have come at a better time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are all well aware of the grave security threats we face today where elections are concerned. The evidence of threats to our security confront us on a daily basis. Indeed, elections have become the lifeblood of our society, and people eat, drink, and breathe elections 24 hours a day. We do witness this from the dialogue on our radio and TV. On the 20th, the Inspector General.
Abzafonti we ya ma me Jane Mensa oba penny agani ya batu onyina batu commission atena ye oda no ene yete ne nkana no so so ehye omobo se de wo so mo ye bia sa batu commission ma batu no mu da ho ma sumdue de ahim no wo mo so wo mo ebeye dodo
afeye boyra mu ewo otimantem na nkwanta ene yakwa akodura busua na nsan ya boma mane se arawusam ya esi wo ho ne nyina no ene se atwode afiafia no ehye mudie ya wodie ne nyina ne amamre ne amane kwan so bayra fa sha ya wo hye no ho no eho amane no akwaya sa atwodefo epese wonum ye efa baabi nso pese wonum ye no ena enam so akwakofo ye ne dia ba nipa bese du baako ene donhwere duonu na peda kopɛ no wonum nyina ehwere wonum kwan ma foforo bi nso a wonum edodo no eche wotwe ho nwin so no play mu odin na abusua asem wasi akwakofa asem kese abente no alam so enem no hyebedwan kwanta salt mrahebedwan ya wono ewo ho ye radio free kini wode atodwa se ensem na ebobba no ano odin te ho behia se mpanyimfo behwe na watimi aso ano nya sa ebetimi kura afaso de kom abafi se niema ahodo bi ekoso ho no anam so amasese obi nko obi ma school ahodo ayatotomo stores ahodo obi mie enfumu nuane ahodo akrampo nyina so akanwura mu nte no empanyimfo nhwe no mompe anop mesibre efamasa ha no.
It's important to state at this material period when most of other communities across the country and indeed the world in general are putting their resources, energy and time to generate wealth to support quest for a better life for themselves and also develop their areas, we in Nkwanta cannot afford to continue to be at each other's throats when our very lives are being destroyed. I wish to indicate that any individual or group of persons who persist in ignoring the rational call and continue to wreak havoc on the area must be decisively and comprehensively dealt with according to the law so that they do not hold the people of the area to ransom. Mr. Speaker, I wish to take...
Osei Nipa nenken ye orani monyamfo Geoffrey Kini wono mrahebedwan de ma de hya ya wono mo nkwanta ana for fem abato mpesua so for na no si ya pe ena ne nua ya ono so ene no ebo enkwanta e wo ho wono so ene eye panyipa ya ono ye friend John Oti Bless enkwanta north mrahebedwan no ebusia ono so kire se de ne nua na ka na yampo mpanyimfo nso le raka efi se ne ekom krampo achasa ahyase e ma no ho so e wo ho no wanhwe ye be kakra no na akwato so de se wo sresre e ma amafo de nua no efi chirichi ni pinche ye gu kemu ansa na wonum anya aduane de wa bra wonum de egu enwura mu a esenti basabasa ne de empanyimfo ne bre ne wom hwe na wonum empe anop mesibre pa.
Issue of in Nkwanta is a long-standing issue. I want to call on government, especially the Minister for Interior, the Regional Minister, the Minister for Lands, to intervene. Mr. Speaker, it is not only happening in Nkwanta South. The issue of land disputes is everywhere in our country, especially in the northern part. And it is because successive governments have failed to do the right thing. Mr. Speaker, I want to, on this occasion, call on the Achudes, the Adeles, and the Chalas to give peace a chance. Mr. Speaker, Nkwanta South municipality is an important community for some of us, because when this thing happened, the 2 secondary schools in the municipality have been closed down. As we speak, we all know Nkwanta North and South are sister constituencies. So if the people of Nkwanta South are not sleeping, there is no way we in the North can also sleep. As we speak, the conflict has serious effects on the people of Nkwanta North.
Eka nentua na aka etuo Nkwanta South and Nkwanta North for the nuanom ntino ye hu se aboa bi etie nua so ayen kase won so ne so na mom wan sorry yeso ntino sama ne no ada ho achente brani ne panyifo sorry na wonom enhwe enfense esie mapabi nkoso wei eye Nkwanta North aban anase panyipa ye wono eye mrahye badwane di ma de hye ho ye John Oti bless na ne krokra mu no na amanyoye ene efisem soafo wonimonyamfo Ambrose Dairy ono so sasem we ba ye no wonom e de curfew ohye na e de ato Nkwantafo so no wo kire se sade ne wo ho a da so a emfiri ho na ne nyina mu no wo kire se ensase ho mansotwe ene ehye ho nsem bi ene kofa sa wo ha we ba ye nte no ye pede no ne course no ye hwe na bedwa bi wo ho ampanyimfo empa no mu hwe ensiesie sansa asesem ene mansotwe ne no ene free wa ebusia ye bambo ho nsem ene asomdwe bua ya ye no ma no eho atechema wo ho no ebetimi asegya ne na so bi
had to impose a curfew. The very day that the Honourable Member of Parliament was concerned about the conflict, I was compelled, went through the processes and imposed a curfew. Yes, as Honourable Adams is saying, the curfew has its own negative impact, namely free movement of goods and services, and therefore foodstuff and what have you. Mr. Speaker, while we are at it, let me inform the House that the curfew is being imposed and enforced, and a number of people who have breached the curfew have been sent to court, fined and convicted, fined. So there is some calm. Now we are the first to admit that because the matter is a land matter, we cannot take this calm for granted. I want to assure the House that it's not just the police who are working on it, but also National Peace Council has come in. We intend to increase their intervention. I'm taking note of the intervention of Honourable
Amanyoye ene efisem soafo nimonyamfo Ambrose Dairy abusia na no disem ene etie yi
abusiafo de mu free Nkwanta ne mpata mo de ba ko CPP amanyoku no wonoma atena ye amanyoku a Ghana ye mampani odi kan wasaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah obanim twirebo a ye de ayeso gine tata the swagon papa onyinse na bosome nkono ene omoye ne chim ene pushi wonyim ewo beto eye asasi so CPP akokoko amanyuku ne mu nsam de amanyuku na aka ni patrepe wo mu no de bia wo mu kon na buzia 40 se de aba beto dwane se CPP amanyuku no akwa enra ema de omo kan se empanimfo omudi amanyuku nanim no wo mo bre a party no nseseye e de amamo so so mo di party nanim no aso no mo nyo omadwene so wo mo ko enti o ma so mo so mo nyina emfo mo di brent wo no mo na omo nte ba asom ko bi entena se enhwe akire ye ntutu ye se beye no mo beto aba eye ewura no mo foforo a e ba be di amanyuku nanim awe se party no be fa ne ya pese ene na dege don papa bi efra na buzia for e ba seye no e no mo chọchọfo penny ma me nana ya achempem jantoa se ene mo kase na so ya ye hye che metro report wa ya mano edini dibrato no mo se chọchọfo penny de massive pia manyuku no na ne wo che so no de so fifi mu didi mu babam ehwemu a MPP fo nim ho bi na se dia wo di MPP fo atem eso pa wo nim no e na kesa ahye wo ma aboro so a o ma ko rura ne party nim emene ya pam na si abontia ya gine pusu die free ne nsem no
how do I even buy fuel? Nobody has that. So if they are competent, what do you mean by that? So what's misconduct and media? They should bring it on and prove to me that I have this feeling that for many but if I call it 10 years, and we put a gear in it over the political layer of this nation, many money. The back platform, Mr. The Edaho and I make the buy and the car to MPPI, dear, and can maybe your flag there because your flag there or the policy back. And then I make the cramp and the car. ND's only representative, you know. The case of government, okay, Obia me. I can't share Miss Asem. Have you written to me? I'm a member of the man. Because they make us a few. Has anybody written to me? Say, let me customer ND. How is that? But sometimes say, oh, but yeah, ma, but yeah, not make customer ND. Come and tell me, yeah, man, because the people government doing this. Maybe so. All the other guys don't make customer ND. The customer ND in what? One person, it's in the same way I've been missing people for. I want you to say, and you don't know, because no one can answer. I'm the customer ND for walking fathers. I said, I'm by a okay, so the customer ND is in the image. The woman out to say, because the man cutting. Incompetent.
I was on phone to where I church for penny as so my pam no at the free CPP amanu kunum nana ya achempim jantua yaminia bana motene kanona and what chain ye say ja musa samne de basa no a no aka kobunkum no aka konifa kakra no ntino ye say ye mon free CPP amanu kumpenifo ye kom som say e de asempa and then see wo mo party kakra ne mu no a enu nti yapam wei comrade Christian Yaw Ziga interim committee no omo tena se ahwe party ne so no waka ho bi yene ne di nkomo amanfo se man famra kwan so e bi chese mo de mra no mo chinti mra na mo de adibi ana manfo animie comrade chirichiri mo se de kire ye.
You see, in our constitution there is a provision that states that to remove a chairman and leader of a party, the general secretary, there are procedures you have to. The bottom line is that that person must be given a notice of 1 month for him to appear before and also ask questions. Out of the blue, they said they have suspended our chairman and leader and then even remove all the national executives. We try to advise, but they won't accept. But I'm here to caution and also advise that we are not in a jungle. We are guided by constitution, rules and regulations. And there is no constitution above the Ghana Constitution 1992 constitution that we are using. Everything must be guided. So I'm here to disassociate myself from what happened yesterday night. I don't agree with it, and my members, my friends, comrades don't agree. There's going to be a press.
Observanti way comrade Christian Yaw Ziga utie ne brofo no a secretary ne de no a Kwame Nkrumah busuani pa if zemra no gina polo ground so a oka say this country is free forever na je say hey ne brofo bi e no open ne kan o say de akoso o CPP amanyukunum no oni mo we na etiamra eto party ne nhyehyeye na mo hwe ne mienu pa.
The vote of no confidence here CPP amanyoko no kotu won panyimfo nyina ase akonwa guye no anam so amane de wonom e de bo wo ho we de bo adum na we e de ebo adan na enam so ama emebru don frefo e de amanyoko no yewura Osei Kofi Akwa one Sompa kasefo atwetwe nkomo ama sese de ono so kula ne de ya wode ebo no ene se CPP national chairman Nana Akosua Sapokuma Nkoma wase wono kula ne de ka ho titru ena amasa wa ha wesi ababe so ye won so ne yenko na yewura Kofi Akane nsem no yentie bi mra
ye kose ko pesika wo nkofo mo pesiri before asem ho a ne amuka ne se ye maame from Thomas Sapokuma Nkoma ba ho abisika odime krata akọ nkofo ya to oba mo so mo disika no no masinche ono wan kasa tiniku a odom nam eto so bio that's no woman organizer kra no se say no the position komo abaya bia asa wo na akora tan bi kuta le back ɛno nti na esi yɛ nie ana mebɛkɛn owura Danka Williams Ghana Archbishop Danka Williams wɔn sɛ wɔyɛ CBP ni ne papa yɛ CBP ni maame twerɛ krataa kɔmaa no sɛ ebi yɛ sika na yɛasoma no sɛ ɔmagye sika mmra papa bi efɛ no papa Yaw Osei yɛwura Osei ne ba a sɛbi wɔyɛ sikani businessman ɛwɔ Ghana ha ɔno nso wɔtwerɛ krataa no bi kɔmaa no ana mpanyinfoɔ no ɛmsan sɛ omunim CPP no many dear no ebe busa yan national secretary say bibi say o ma ne se da bia so obi asa
Ewusia nipa yɛte ne kan wo de wani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ CPP amanyɔkuo no ma wɔno ɛna yɛ mabunu dɔm frɛfoɔ Yaw Osei Kofi aka ɛne ne din
for Southfed Wabeka and why ye come on says Sompa television, ya yumre kasie, and some babia wubia de Gusua, ya de Emma Mostai Bia no. Sauti and Cow Bononia for Mantam Nemoa, a higher Sompa 98.9 FM, Sompa 98.9 FM say, oh, Bruno is an important Mososua, a higher Sompa 90.7 FM, and as I was Santamantam and Quadua, also a Sompa 93.1 FM. I was for what drink and Susie. Obetimi dia babeka enwa bra o kan we social media platforms awodo ni nyina so oko Facebook wa ahaya Sompa 93.1 FM Sompa 93.1 FM and YouTube Sompa TV Ghana wa dwenche no nsusuye wo de bia ho no ma yegusu a ye bekase no ma no busianfo ye bekenkai ede amamo ye nto akase no soma mo na ye mfomo enkonsem fufuro mu abusianfo enne NPP amanyoko National Council and National Executive Council no ekokoshia ekobotu mai kakra ni nyina se party ni hihie mu no ene duai ene nenka was Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia e de beto party ni mpedimfo anim se asomasi anaso obenten ena wayi no so wonye ne tua pemu na onka no ho ene nenka 2024 elections no na busiafo meet no mokokọ ye no ene hwetere sam Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia se ne ni panyina any dark wine said net dear kwambia so say ye napo say ye chief of staff say ye Joseph Osei Usu wise you say ye Esla Usu say ye honorable Osei Mensa Bunsu say ye Kwabena J Japan say ye lawyer Dr. John Kuma then could be mu bako na je say waba be ye ni tuape mu na ne omusia ye no what the two party nanim so obesere wo mada so mo ma ne break akra efi say omokra di to me man no say oni party nanim no bosumi mu ani na bosumi de obehia so obedi nkomo wa kwabre wa ho akwakojeje adwene ni nsusuye no ne ade ansa na so mo ebetu sa na mo no a wono mo akwakotu sa na mo no na omo ya meeting ni wie no twotwofo pani e de ma MPP amanyuku no lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong ejina emperifa na mo de nsem sei eto nsemtwefo anim
sinuma article 1332 ekase ebra ebe fankatufo no se ipakono no mampenia na sebi your opposition na se ipakono no so obi a oba be contest here say we in the running mate no 12 months before the general election na so national council who to me say sai breno ibetimi adane kakra the leader of our party and presidential candidate His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia Edibeto National Council num say yin say to aba man in chair November 4th and to say I am an break na consultation and coso na a brace him no or the Nipa or no a safer together with National Council ever between then so they buy no National Council decided in our so
I was on to way a church for penny the more soon could go and people abanyuku no lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong and at yetening can and actually and what they source was and a meeting now or my ecocoye no and your running mate and I was a Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and the two minimum enco party necessary and she say don't for ya domoa ye did new year new year or so much about a year randomoa a bejina diamond people amanyuku one person would also titiru and impesua and people amanyuku for all Mbekaya, our chemu, Memene Dane Chemu ya, and Omokoto Abako, you among Bejina Diamond Pipi Amanyukuno, I want Persianoa, and your MPP Masiga for our home, my friend say, of one constituencies, no. Now, lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong, edit to just say, partner Emra Swiga for no, and the Ababeto party in Pedim for him, some best room, so Monchin Quechi Kakra, if the Ne Parliament your mui, and Emma Pinua Nebu Omoso, budget to Moria Tumu, and Mra, Bato Commission and Pedim for, Ebehame Dia Tuaba, and Yamahudo pi na da omanimu a also mo eye ho adwuma na se ombetina parliament no ma ye adwuma so mo man no na amanfo besi o machi akoe campaign de o mo enti ase ano nti chochofo pani de tudwa se party ni mpedimfo nyina adwene ho agye atum se abana nkombeto no 20th January no se so ma waso e de akwa 27th January.
NPP National Executive Committee and the National Council ishemu na ishemu no na the Brunei emergency meeting and a baso the meeting no iwi no the tofa and they say party no eti adesra ye MPs of more parliament at the brewery say eduma omo ye our parliament no na omo hwese aban budget or the aban e ba approve no omo nimre e wo na enye se omo te parliament omo ye adwuma na nkofo so ye campaign e wo machi omo de sa adesre ne bae no national party no e next SOG2 Sompa budget ye de kono na ye de ko 2024 about to here say the members of parliament omo ta
Observe way a church for penny the most no kugu kan pipi amanyuku no lawyer Justin Kudia from Pon yete ne nkanwa na o chirichirimum a party ne mra speaker for nsem a omo ede ato omanim ne yenko ama no so Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia sra wasre party ne mpedem for say omo ma ne more time na onfanya consultation no amanfo bisa say na ebno mo eyi ne se flag bearer de ma MPP no na onim se party no e won hye say da ho no mo say ye yiwa na onye president abroso a ubeyi running mate 12 months and san yakwa akoto aba na ye ne opani bi a wabene e wa amanyosem mo Dr. Atiku a wo kira amanyosem e University of Ghana Legon enkodi nkomo. Doc, good evening.
Good evening, Minia. Na mo say
Radio Adome ho ye na so Doc, among for Busase, Vice President, all calling for more time. And na onim party in Shayana.
You, Minion Medasi. Let me forward. She did some or telephone now. The American say, Ushe, the period now, or more a year or more election, and now I think 4th November. So I say now, and you know. I'm saying the heat or say sometimes whether you are going to win or not. But it depends upon the Panon's strategy. Will be all before that election. When you say have maybe about 2 or 3 people. But the point is, I say, who as a candidate, and as a person who contested to be the flag bearer, no. It be a certain who on 1, 2, 3 be say, it be a symmetry. Make me appointing me running mate this particular group. But the point is that you have to negotiate with the stakeholders within the party. Now, won't me I say and go around to your stakeholders say open say uchusi will running mate. Mrekwa yenyan to abakura enyu. So normally, I mean that will be a bit awkward. Even though as a candidate, I have these 2 names. And after say elect me, no. It is from that point now over consultation who say, okay, these are the people now. If you say party, what are your views about them? So I think that looking at the period now, election to Fraberano, and this period, I'm say it is in order. So I ask for some time to do consultation now. I'm say it's in order. Because we share even the opposition side now, rather not omo candidate very long time, and now we share the period now almost running mate, in some yeah. So still no, I'm just a candidate, about me ebisa say, a little time to do consultation now. Looking at the period now, omo a year as flag bearer now, I think it is not out of place. I think there was a party for now. Omo etino asupamuna omo manamreka kra na wonye consultation
na doc nwanwa se ene meeting na omo ekoye no names like Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, Energy Minister, Akosia Frema Opare, Chief of Staff, Honorable Joseph Osei Aboagye Bekwai MP, First Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Esla Ousu Ekufu Communication Minister, Honorable Osei Aboagye Oforisuo, MP Majority Leader, Kwabena J. Japan, the former General Secretary of the party, Lawyer John Kuma, Omo Edin, yes, Omo na ye frontliners, Omo Epesa, Eye Dibre, Ayonwa say, meeting ase, Sankrofo wedding ko pie honomo, and o carry Omo Sefata, Sebia, Vice President Craig Katana, ni say, onye consultation bia wo yimu ba kwa omo nyina merete so omo ekuta de breno
minia o check candidates na obugo omo di no say even prior to omo November for election no na edin wi na ewo ho so ati ase ewo ho de so from saying obugo omo nyina no say omo di nyina e bae and after the elections no there we say they are still in contention. But I'm not surprised. If I'm not mistaken, majority of those names are coming from Ashanti region, and that is very good for the party. Looking at candidate, maybe a candidate in the A3, and also the fact to say Alan Chiramantin coming to Ashanti region, coming from Ashanti region, and the influence. I think I spoke on this matter. And he said MPP, in my view, MPP, they have no option than to pick a running mate, an effective or someone who is very influential from Ashanti region to partner Baumia if they are to neutralize Alan Chiramante influence and any impact. Because if the Ashanti region goes, so Alan Chiramante it me a year they hacking into Ashanti region vote noir. MPP will be in a very serious bad business. There's no two ways about that. So the most important thing is that's what I can say. In my view, they do not have any option. If they want to to win the election, one of the things that make me Abua or Monese or from running based from Ashanti. It's a Ubo Joe Wise, Ubo Matthew Puku Pempe, Ubo the majority leader. Osei Aboagye Oforisuo, John Kuma, and they are all coming from, I think, Ashanti region, right? Which is good. So, in my view, I think that with these people, Baumia should appoint one person as running first running. But me, Titirupano, make us say those that are coming from Ashanti region, I think they should, if they want to make neutralize Alan Chiramante, because Alan Chiramante is going to pull vote. There's no two ways about that in Ashanti region. He's going to perform. So some person strategize it, and between neutralize it, and reduce it, and make it significant impact nearby Ashanti region affect you more. Then they must have someone very influential from Ashanti region. Not any candidate at all, but someone who will be like Alan Chiramante, for example, will be now that's what 5 years will do the MPP primaries. But he's an influential figure. There are key persons who are also supporting him, who prefer him to be the president of this country. So it's just not going to be a walkover. They have to work. And one of the also a very influential and Ashanti region, whether the donor make us a president, it be a way called running mate. But sometimes they look at it and say, I see the partner about me now moving election. Maybe subsequently, so moving only vice president. There's opportunities only by MPP affairs running mate. Even in the event where I say Baumia and we so lose it will be very difficult for Baumia to come back again. So what I say, so maybe that running mate, so influential is likely to take over from Baumia. So what I say, so permutation, I think in my view, the list now, our names are out, they are in order. I think that the vice president, Abia, so one pound outside and another person, even he's even going beyond this list now. Maybe that person must still come from Ashanti region. But I think from the microphone, I think he should be able to have someone that is influential.
Okay. Mate dok yɛda se pa bibia ni so so a yɛbɛsa so aba yɛda se for doctor ɛne no akwakode enkomo no ne nyina efa vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia MPP amanyukuru meeting ne koso a okosre so man break akra no nkubusa abrewa ehwe nipa office obesa fata obeyi no na on na 2024 elections no ye nyina we so e na entwesi mra ye ba de akachire de bepiem so
21st clinic yes sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma je no Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu ji international awards ahodo wo mu ji local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebini baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa wo mu dia bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de pa ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic wo mu ye sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved. Sompa TV, Emma Aketiapa.
Ewusiafo yadamu ase amumwakwa ba fe ne waba beka ye ho hasenom eye Sompa TV ena wutie ye nwumre no nsia bem kase no ena ye tutu ne srani abasade amam no haso eye asante mantem na wugina etie ne a eye Sompa 93.1 sunyane ene ne mpatamfo etie ye ewo Sompa 98.9 ena bunopo ye matemfo so efa edi free eye nkranza Sompa 90.7 yet 17 so near to fast so called Ebresa mo to an semo jabum efra sante manta senum de ani akremu ewo epoye manta mabusua na semu efri ho ba no enye de kra sai biesi ewo achem kwa ben ene abomosu ekwa no so ni nyina no eya akwanhye nam so nte no yenya ne nte yesa baba wa bia wakọ midwifery school yi bia wi a wo train posting wa femu etina nanom ewon siedo ebusia yeso nwumo eda ye tiri fini wura no nte no de wo kwa attend de wo ba attend de ogina ho attend ene attend trodo nte ama ne boni kwabena nya ko wono ena eto nkra e de free potem ho de mai wa homa no so ne mo nkomo emfasa abrehusem we se kwabena what me kan nwumre yam wadwo
mejo so menuaba
na pop to say
nyakopon adom ode ache
ya do akropo na se arahusem a aba beto dwasa ababa wa bia wanya mfinhye aduonu nsia watina nanam se do ne sen ene mu nkyeremu esi ase ne sitie
menuaba emi se we ayarahusem kese pa meno ka se esi wo achem kwa ben edekọ eye abomusu ekwantimpo no eso na ni nyina no se na abaywa no omuti Hyundai passengers car emu na omo ekono na akwanhia ekusiye ema enipa emiensa eto ayanom ewonse edo na ade ba akọ abaywa ne de no akokoya rehosem no ene ese abaywa no eye midwife ameno akase wakwaje entetiye awi a otwen se yebeto no ede no akọ baabi na watima akodi ne dwumadie wonya mfinhia adunu ensia efe ne se konadu Sandra na amanebon echem se ofi achem asuom eno enso ewo epoye emantem hanom na ebra asem no ebeto edwa no eye omanfo pi na no eye ewe ho papa mra ho papa esa se omo akire ma ade ba ko a emane danso ewa akona no ho enne se abawa no wawie school amno ka se on se adwuma ase ede na so ade abrene do ebia no ayaresa bia wo achem kwabe no okoho ekokoboa sɛ bɛyɛ a doctorfoɔ ne nursefoɔ bɛtumi ayɛ adwuma ɛtumi ɛde agye ayarefoɔ nkwa ɛno nti ɛberɛ bɛtɔ dwa sɛ abayewa no atɔ yanom ɛwɔ nseɛ do ɛwɔ akwanhyia bi sɛ emu no tam ayɛ apɔmuden adwumayɛfoɔ ɛwɔ akyem kwabe ɛne mpo no adehyɛ de sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ mu a ababaawa no sɛnea na ɔyɛ n'adwuma no na ɛda nso koraa bebe na mpo ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ nkanyɛ awerɛhosɛm wei a ɛbaeɛ no a na nka ɔmo nim ɛsɛ afei na ɔretwɛn sɛ mpo no ɔmo bɛpostu no ɛde no akɔ ne station de sɛ na ɔmo dwen sɛ ɔhɔ ɛna ɛde n'aba a ɔyɛ adwuma ɛsɛ mpo no professional nurse a wahyɛ ase bɔ n'adwuma ɛno nti wei ɛbɛtɔ dwa no ɛde awerɛhosɛm kɛseɛ paa ɛna ɛtumi bɛgya n'amanfoɔ a ɛwɔ hɔ no meno ɛkasɛ no apolisifoɔ a ɛwɔ akyem kwaben ɛde ato dwa akyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ saa bɛn no deɛ ɔmo da mu no akɔpie mu ɛwɔ mu akyerɛ a ɔmo di kan so abɔ abusua amanneɛ a ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ ɔkyena yawo da no ɔmo bɛhyia abusuafoɔ no na mu no abusuafoɔ no di nkɔmmɔ na mpo ɔmo adane mu no ɛde ama abusuafoɔ no sɛnɛ bɛyɛ a ntotoa no ɛhyɛ sɛ ɔmotumi ɛyɛ na abayewa Sandra Konadu a mene ka sɛ ɔyɛ midwife ɔnyɛ fihyɛ dunu nsia a wɔhyɛ no kwansiawuo no ɔmo atumi apɛ ne korabea nti wobɛpie mu adeɛ a ɛyɛ awerɛhosɛm ɛne esu ɛna aduru adehyɛ wɔ akyem kwaben ɛne mpo na akyem asuo mu a ɛhɔ ɛna abayewa no ofi
Medafo maye na wase na yɛmfa onsiafoɔ ne di akyire ma Nyankopɔn yɛ adoma de bɛfra tɔ wɔ akyire bia no na de abrɛ yɛ wae Ebusia yama ne boni kwabra nyako ene ton credit frepo ye mantem de bre ya baba wa wanya finhia aduonu nsia Konadu Sandra ya wawie midwifery school anko oba begege awo kama ena sabre nkwanhia nti watina nanom se de mu ama ne bo ene de ama ne ka twe Nyankopɔn se yesre na da wonfa ne kra ensie na Abraham kokom ne yema abusua nyina nso hyeden ene yako
abzanfo ye toaso yeguso adamu apoe mantem no mo yemfa monko akyemabu akwa no for batom pesu yaso na abankra chepani honomo Alhaji Umar Babs Bodinga and Asebeye na bambo hon sensembe yurinche na jirane na so chiribe nse subontemu kokuntino entitia ababeto so perfect nsempwe for pronoso cheso baba hyase na ne mpotam ne mansiri mo nyina enkane e besrense ya yirim ama bambo hon sensem atumpone no efisi sumu na manfo ye bone omo bobo bia ntokro ne ntwia so nyina awon ne mpotam ho no mo na oni anua kwabra nyako a oto yen credit for poe mantem ne din komo ya o chechirem miamia hodo a omo ede bobs ibetintim letimi aboa ama bambofo na dwuma ye mre won ne mpotam ho
o share metimi akase se edu Christmas ana brunya betua edu babia sebi enkrono nkitin ani ye friends bia ekokoso no enti me share ye no say mpe street lights kakra enka ho do metimi akase uba aboakwa no fa about 80% ye problem was street lights but if ya ba ku mienu bi eno so ase akofo mana se ese no ena ema mitnasi edwi say I have to help their communities no eno ne ema me check buffs no set of street lights no bulbs ka home photo cell
abzanfo we aya banka chepani o watch mebu akwa no for baton pesu so Alhaji Umar Bodinga
afeye ko enfifi mantem na winiba ene yakwa akodo abusuan kra ye free hoba ne setmemfo bi ya emeburu dodo na ahyemu ma no won ma ye waye kire adwumadie bi ama enam so aprosifo ne won makobo mponimpo ama watoto aboabo aprosifo bi ama apply more den ena kyese akekageka won ma enam so nte no emu miensa de ye kase winiba trauma and specialist hospital eho ene de won makwa akoguo na ne nyina ne se won sase bi a wogidi ye se won mo mutu afumagudie bi pese obetu ne wo ho ena wonum kire se ba enti nam so ema efutu NDC panyipa ya wono wogina mu se parliamentary candidate Yaw James Kofi Anan wodi edom woni ma omu ye woye kire ne nam so nti no sa wo ha we se nyina akwakosi yenkwo na wonum anu omu ye demonstration omu nsem bi a na wonum ekeka ye twi bi egu huma no so no yenkoboti ebrai
almost 16 sanities. woman is starting Sompa. I want to them in Pepsi. Papa, I know you saw me or Guinness recording. You saw there. Oh, you're there. I finish that. Let them bed and get from your Catrava. If you have a silk, Obiaba. Yeah. You're one getting. I almost more than almost more than 5 parts now. Yeah. You're one getting the what's there. What to them assassin master? Yeah, what's there? I know, the parliament. Yeah. Now you see Mala. I say, until the moment of the pillars, you can see an assassin. Yeah. I suppose.
Ebusia, one more demonstration, a footstool and an important on a woman who disseminated and a process for me and Sepla. Ama nipa du ya omo yati memofo nso nya cheche wo no mabusia yenua bema Erica 9 and a jenkrato nyina ede ebreye
amza for yam for monko afo no Southeast abaton pesu so asantema say Owura Roy Diabo entry esre etwa ni yesi ayine for 1 pp amanyuku no se breso na so mo kwa akoto aba yi pani obegina de amam pp amanyuku no e won pesu ahodo so a wo mon kan no mo mfatumi ma no e wa afo no Southeast abaton pesu so na okomra spege fie mu a wode impuntu ni yeyu abrade hye no na ode afutu akọ ede ama eye emrante ne maba wa afi na himbai se yemfensi ye ne so se yebeye bibi ede apege ya brabo ne yasetene mo since abrebia no ebia de ani bekọ akoto kwabra na ebi so wono na eba beso yasene mo buafo na de na so du ba bi na ososo no wo kentene wo ho na wa kentene wo ho a ebeboa mo bi so aba beso mo apegya wo ede wa akwa akogina ba bia ekno ode sansa me tudwa wa bra na omudi dwuma bi ewo Edukrum DA Primary School
akorako bia wo ha anaso biara wo ha uko school say encourage because the fact say aha na ofri no chese aha na obewi school dey you talk school enu and when your opportunity now make good use of opportunity no because sabe osikaniba ene sabe me osikaniba no yin na yepe nyam bo yin na pe and such a nyam bo say enyepe na mom say your opportunity now I didn't doubt you know bia na da obiano it's you just make good use of your opportunities you take advantage of opportunity was abeka na was what me there ato akoso it's best mo enkra ene mo fa mo share wa ha say school egumasua e ade a ehuhia mo tonkoso minim say sometimes we face challenges we okra be ba dia
Abzanfo enwechire na openi Patrick Kwame Binga ya waye headmaster da Edukrum DA Primary School ano esoso ede aseda ema onimonyamfo ne mpemfo
the keji dan oni keji dan anonti the di anniversary na friends ase ne ye nyesika ye timi de keji dan ama ye mofra totofe wa no ena baabi atena isi America say KG1 and KG2 we meet class 1 there in no summer class 1 and class 2 so na ko ba pe so that for flow in basa ma adentrenya disna no enko so you say KG
Abzanfo we a headmaster ne yete se ode daase no
Feye kwa Sunyani East na ho na onimonya for side Mubarak wono na ejiremu wo NDC amanyoko ni di mu se fipi mienu ne aduonu na abato no wo betimi aboarem wo na hyebadwam de ama de hye wo ho wakwakoye adoye bi de ama de hye ya wo wota no ano ekro ba koye no ewo abesim ewo bono mantemo ni nyina da eyensupa wade afa drube mu no aso ne so kroje a wade ema de hye na botaye nti etechre ema wo yes ado ye na busia ye de no ekọ ahoma so ebisa ne nsem emu nkyeremu pa no wade ma yensei
ne da kase esaye me ankasa makuma mu asoda na mede manyame se bra ye papa nom ye brothers na nanom e bra wotana no nyame afaye so ama mo benya nsupa anom e dia ba mo hu bra wa ha me nyame ase wo mo so wa pa me so ayesa ju ye bibi ni obia e yire mfi ye nuanom se ba kokura chem na ma onua bi na nhira wo no be ma wo kakra na wo dinu be me se bi me nyeska yi enyanya bi but yesi ani so aye kwa akoduru ho ye nyimu ho de na inshallah nyame ne pese ye be ba ba yesa ama ni esi ani so ye pese ye masu no mai na Ghana ni wiase no nyankopɔ ba ma na ba mu a
Ebusiana chese 20 COVID-19 mu wono hu ɛna kyɛ sɛ wɔkɔkɔ sra nkɔfoɔ ahodoɔ yɛ ɔmo wɔta na ano nam so nti no wɔnom de adesrɛ to n'anim sɛ nsuo ho ɔden ma wɔn nti wɔnyɛ na wɔmfa bi ɛmrɛ wɔn mu ɔno so ampa nyakopɔn ayɛ n'adom ɛnnɛ wɔawie bi a ɛno ado kɔtwa ahoma mu ɛta no a wɔnom ɛde edi dwuma no monyafoɔ Said Mubarak ɛne etie no n'anu akyi assembly member yɛ wɔno ɛwɔ adehyia wɔ hɔ no ɛntɛm yɛwura Hereford Kuma wɔno so ɛda se ɛde nsɛm sei etwa ato
community na ɛwɔ sɛsi nsuo ho asɛm no nyame anim yɛ da ɛso kɛseɛ paa tam yɛ yɛsu nsuo sɛ mpanimfoɔ yɛ mmoa na yɛnya nsuo na sɛsi sɛ wohwɛ tano no community baabi a ɛsɛ nsuo ɛsa no sɛsi a no tano na tano no woba mu a nyame anim no kure na ɛfiri kuro no so kora ɛba ha no ɛyɛ akɔkwansini baako wobɛnante a na waba na wobɛduru ha nso a ahomte sɛ ɛwɔ mu paa no sɛ adɛnkyɛm ayɛ nsuo ya no nyinaa ma ɔmo toilet no ɔmo bibia ɛwɔ nsuo mu ɔmo ne gu nsuo no ho a nsuo tɔ ani nyinaa san ho kogum na mmerɛ kakra kraa ni dɛnkyɛm bi ɛtɔ nsuo ya no ha ɛma mpanimfoɔ frɛ me sɛ memra me baeɛ no
abusiafo na chase anu adinti na wonimonyafo Said wadomabo mu nso na assembly member e de mata no ano electoral area yewura nimonyafo Hereford Kuma e na wodi nkyeremi ma yenuan mo mo Sompa esunyane ya wonom so da na ekire de ma ye ne a ya bomu e de amam na anwumre
abusiafo ye na 21st clinic ya se yesese ateka yade ne nturu na e fa usisi ne mo sa de fa oto ase e de fa ne sire nim fa nankokum fa nanturi kosu na mpono so e twiwa meduru ba bia na de akwa se dutuo ne duaba abusiafo yi 21st clinic ne ya sabia ya je wo matumbo no papa wo mo e de eye adwuma no e de amawo ye wo doctors ne nurses ne chese eno de ichapu enegu ho Kumasi wo ehwe overseas ye ben Alpha Radio no bo se cancel court sakra dome sunyan kransa techima so no ye ho no 0540311311 eni eni nkomo mizone 5G eno any drink aye no nom sese wo ye wedding wo ye party wo pe drink papa sevoa mizone 5G ye come for the amawo for 0246270221 ne pebi enom 3A Herbal Center at the 3 Eco capsules abegwa so akoko no eti se dey ase bitu ase behye koko ntide bia osisi ya oya kope 3 Eco capsules enom food and drugs authority mperinfo agiatum anya na ewudwa so 0546107107 ne ye nkomo na express group so no ye de wo ekwa abrochira mo akwa akoye adwuma hopese okọ Canada US UK Australia New Zealand Germany Italy Holland o ma bia opese okoso bia ne de masane abato ne akwantu kobi pati kobi ye nyina da ne moa wanda ni bi na de oso be ni pa ye beda ne sebo aba bawe obo wan so walande manum na kabo me de wo esen express group na de yetu kwan akwa abrochiri ama yakwa akobobra Kumasi omo ewo asafo liberal about no so wono mo a ena nkran so kaneshi first light wa obehu wonum ena tema community 18 Lashibi golf lane station no e ho asoso behu wo mo from 0249 0004 480249000448 nane express group eni nkomo yedin ye honam se express tententem ye jo visa ma ne agisi kaga kaduta de Ghana ma ho na jese yesen eno anu no ye ko e baby ye nyina we sura nwumre nsam ne yemfa mo nsiri en sore mo mfa nche mo messages ni ntime nkenkan ebre no aso kuku na chinchin fidie ni ma yen asante ebo Benedict ne yesamufo pani ya Grace ne emrante ne mabawa na wo Sompa television ne Sompa FM newsroom na boy chidom ma ba bia wo bia na yetimi ba ye eba besomo me de ede na ya obo amali bia boga enwumre me ne
ohine ire ma me akua yeboa esiama ye sore so na enkai bosam kakra bia wo de dia to aso ye wie ya pe na chese be ma foso 19 foso abusia wone ne dom no ede Asem Mpe Nipa dwumadie no abrem etasi da we nye news abusia ya sore so ya damo ase